Welcome, fellow adventurers. Today we're going on a special journey where nature and history come together, where you'll feel the power and beauty of one of Asia's greatest wonders. Today we're going to see the raw power of the earth at Hukou Waterfall, where the mighty Yellow River narrows into a roaring gorge. This is where nature shows off its power, creating a sight that's both grand and overwhelming, leaving anyone who visits speechless at its greatness. The Yellow River, the birthplace of Chinese civilization, suddenly gets squeezed from hundreds of meters wide to just 20 or 30 meters, creating a thundering waterfall. The muddy yellow water, carrying the silt of thousands of years of history, rushes down at an incredible speed, making a sound that echoes like a dragon's roar in the mountains. The name Hukou means teapot, spout, and when you see the river pour into this narrow gap, you'll understand why. The water is forced together, gushing through the rocks like boiling water from a teapot spout, creating a unique sight you won't find anywhere else. This is a miracle of nature, a rare geological event that only those who see it with their own eyes can truly appreciate. The roar and mist of the falls can be seen for miles, a display of kinetic energy that amazes all who visit. As you get closer, tiny drops of water shoot into the air, forming a misty haze that reflects the sunlight into shimmering rainbows. The sound of the waterfall is like a symphony of nature, both fierce and mesmerizing. This isn't a gentle waterfall, it's a violent flow cutting through the yellow plateau, inspiring poets and artists for centuries. The characteristic yellow silt layers of this region have created a landscape that is both wild and poetic, where every stroke of a brush, every line of poetry, bears the strong mark of nature and humanity. More than just a natural wonder, Hukou is also a symbol of the resilient spirit of the Chinese people. Over centuries, this waterfall has witnessed countless historical changes, serving as an endless source of inspiration for stories of courage, perseverance, and the human will to overcome challenges. Standing at the edge of the falls, feeling the rumble and the mist, you'll connect with something ancient and powerful. Every step on the vibrating rock keeps pace with the rhythm of the water, making you feel like you're part of nature's pulse, experiencing humanity's smallness in the vast universe. The local people here are always proud to tell visitors about the legends and history connected to Hukou Waterfall. For them, this is not just a beautiful sight, but also a part of their soul, a symbol of life and hope, where each generation places their trust in the future. So, get ready to explore. Hukou Waterfall is an adventure you'll never forget. Let your heart open wide, fully experience the grandeur of nature, and take home unforgettable memories of the roar of the yellow dragon in the heart of China. The power of Hukou Falls is only matched by its unique yellow-brown color, thanks to the Yellow River's huge amount of silt. This waterfall isn't just a natural wonder, it's also a symbol of nature's grandeur and might. When you stand before the falls, you'll feel its strength and majesty, as if nature itself is showing off its ultimate power. The water looks like liquid earth, swirling and roaring as it plunges into the canyon. The sound of the falling water creates a natural symphony, a wordless but emotional piece of music. Every drop of water carries a story, a journey from distant mountains until it joins the great river. Sunlight shining through the mist creates a brilliant golden glow, making the scene look surreal. The golden rays are like golden threads weaving into the hazy mist, creating a stunning natural painting. Each ray of sun is like a brushstroke, adding to the beauty of Hukou Falls. Long before you even see the falls, you'll hear their deep, raspy roar, a sound that vibrates in your chest. This sound isn't just falling water, it's the voice of nature, the sound of life. It's like an invitation, a challenge for you to come closer, to feel and to experience. The soft yellow soil of the Loess Plateau gives the whole area a distinct color palette, with steep cliffs carved out over millennia of erosion. Each layer of soil, each cliff face, tells a story of time, of change, and of nature's endurance. The Loess Plateau isn't just a place, it's a witness to history, to changes over millions of years. Walk along both banks to get different views. Each spot shows the scale and ferocity of the water. Every step, every viewpoint gives you a new experience, a new feeling for the beauty and grandeur of Hukou Falls. You'll feel like you've stepped into another world, a world of water and rock, of light and sound. Depending on the season, you might see several smaller falls or one massive sheet of water. In spring and summer, when there's plenty of water, Hukou Falls becomes more powerful and fierce than ever. In fall and winter, the falls might be gentler, but they still keep their beauty and grandeur. The fall's personality is always changing. No two visits are ever the same. Each time you come, you'll see a different Hukou Falls, a different kind of beauty. This makes every visit special and memorable. You'll always want to come back to explore and experience even more new things. Hukou is a living, ever-changing spectacle, offering each visitor a unique show. Every second, every moment is part of a bigger picture, a picture of life and change. Hukou Falls isn't just a tourist spot, it's also a source of inspiration, a place where you can find peace and connect with nature. It's nature's race against time, and you're invited to witness it. Each time you visit, you'll see a different Hukou Falls, a different kind of beauty. This makes every visit special and memorable. You'll always want to come back, to explore and experience even more new things. To truly appreciate Hukou's beauty, you need to understand its geological story. The Yellow River cuts through the Los Plateau, which is one of the world's largest wind-blown sediment deposits. At Hukou, the river hits a hard sandstone layer, forcing the wide river into a narrow, deep channel. This sudden narrowing creates a teapot spout effect, as the river pours into a tight crack. The falls are about 20 meters high, but the sheer volume of water makes it one of the most powerful waterfalls in the world. The erosion is still happening. Every second, the water grinds away at the rock, making the gorge deeper. During flood season, the falls can merge into one giant curtain of water. In drier times, the spout effect is even more dramatic. Hukou is a masterpiece shaped by water, rock, and time. Hukou Falls is rich with legends and history, capturing imaginations for thousands of years. Legend has it that Yu the Great tamed the waters here, allowing civilization to grow. The falls are said to be guarded by a dragon, its roar echoing through the canyon, and rainbows are thought to be glints from its magical scales. Hukou isn't just a cool natural spot, it's a living symbol of struggle and strength. Its image is on the 50 yuan banknote, and its spirit inspired the Yellow River cantata during wartime. Poems, carved in stone, and stories from local guides make it feel like a special journey. Visiting Hukou connects you to the heart of a nation. Here, you stand where legends, history, and nature all come together. The time you visit Hukou is everything. Each season changes the waterfall. It's not just a place to see. Hukou is a living picture, always changing with nature's rhythm. When you stand in front of the falls, you'll really feel the landscape transform, not just in colors, but also in the sounds, the air, and the feelings each season brings. From July to October, the flood season makes the river rise, creating a huge, roaring, and powerful sheet of water. At this time, the Yellow River seems to gain strength, rushing down the cliffs, making white water columns and a roar that echoes through the valley. This is the perfect time for anyone who wants to feel nature's grandeur and intensity, as every drop of water seems to dance in the air, creating a spectacular show you can't take your eyes off. In spring, the melting ice brings the peach blossom flood, with ice flows bumping into each other and the landscape bursting with color. The water becomes clearer, reflecting the blue sky and the new shoots on both banks. The ice flows drift along, bumping together to create unique sounds, like Hukou's own spring song. This is the perfect time for those who love new beginnings, as nature seems to come back to life after a long winter. Winter turns Hukou into a frozen wonderland, with sparkling ice columns and ice sheets that quiet the roar. The entire waterfall seems to wear a crystal cloak, sparkling under the weak sunlight. The cold air makes every movement slow and still, creating a rare sense of peace. If you love the quiet and delicate beauty of winter, this is definitely a time not to miss. Each season brings a different sight: raw power in summer, a unique mix of ice and water in spring, and magical calm in winter. This change isn't just in the scenery but also in how visitors feel, from excited and overwhelmed to thoughtful and reflective. And that's why many people choose to come back to Hukou again and again, to experience a new side of this wonder each time. Autumn balances high water levels with clear skies and nice temperatures. The leaves on the banks turn yellow and red, creating a dreamy, gentle scene compared to summer's intensity. This is the perfect time for those who want to enjoy a soft, relaxing beauty, as nature seems to be getting ready for a long winter nap. There's no single best time, just different sides of the same amazing place. Each season has its own charm, making every trip special and memorable. Whether you like excitement or seek peace, Hukou can deliver. Plan your visit based on the experience you want. Think about the weather, your personal preferences, and the activities you want to do. Maybe you'll want to come in summer to feel the water's power, or choose winter to see its rare icy beauty. Don't forget to bring your camera because every moment at Hukou is worth capturing. Whenever you go, Hukou promises a world-class show. Whether it's your first time or a return visit, you'll always find something new, surprising, and inspiring here. Let each season at Hukou tell you a different story, and leave you with unforgettable memories. Getting to Hukou Falls is an adventure through the heartland of China. Start your journey from either Xi'an or Taiyuan, both have airports and high-speed trains. From there, it's a scenic road trip by bus or car, winding through the Loess Plateau. From Xi'an, a 4 to 5 hour bus ride takes you straight to the falls. From Linfen in Shanxi, it's 2 to 3 hours. The Shanxi side offers amazing views near the main spout, but both sides are worth checking out. Plan ahead. Bus schedules can be a bit tricky, especially when it's not peak season. The journey itself is part of the fun, building up your excitement as you get closer to the roar and mist you can see from far away. When you finally arrive, you'll know that adventure was totally worth it. At Hukou, the main event is the amazing view from the viewing platforms on both sides of the river. Walk the paths, feel the ground shake, and let the mist hit your face. For a real thrill, go down into the Dragon Cave on the Shanxi side. You're almost at the same level as the roaring water. Rainbows often show up here, stretching over the swirling yellow river and making magical moments for photographers. Take some time to notice the layers of rock in the cliffs. They tell a clear story of the Earth's history. You might even catch local waist drum performances, their rhythms echoing the roar of the waterfall. These cultural touches connect the natural wonder with the lively spirit of the area. Checking out every angle will make your visit truly unforgettable. A trip to Hukou is also a food adventure. You've got to try the hearty regional noodles and Shanxi's famous vinegar. Local restaurants serve fresh yellow river fish and dates, and sweet apples grown on the Loess Plateau. Eating here is all about authentic dishes, packed with flavors that tell the story of the land. For a unique stay, sleep in a yao dong. That's a traditional cave home carved into the cliffs, naturally warm in winter and cool in summer. Some yao dongs are now guest houses, giving you a really authentic stay. Chat with the locals, pick up some handicrafts, and try snacks along the streets. These little encounters turn your trip into a rich cultural journey. Hukou isn't just a sight, it's a taste, a story, and a memory. Our journey to Hukou Waterfall shows us a place of raw power, deep history, and amazing nature. The strength of the Yellow River, its golden waters, and thunder-like roar make for an experience you have to see to believe. Hukou is a symbol of strength, a source of old stories, and a living lesson in how the earth was formed. Whether you visit during the summer floods or the frozen views of winter, the waterfall always makes a big impression. The trip through the Loess Plateau is part of the adventure, making the destination even more special. Hukou reminds us that some of nature's forces are still wild and amazing. Stand on the edge, feel the mist, and let the roar of the yellow dragon move you. The world is waiting. What are you waiting for?